So Shukoor, you spoke a little bit about LinkedIn. Those are great points from both of you, by the way. But you spoke a little bit about LinkedIn. So using LinkedIn as a social media tool, as a branding tool, as something for content to use to get their message out there, what's the strategy behind that with getting your professional network involved in what you're doing and keeping that engagement going via that platform?
I guess, can you hear me? This is good. The LinkedIn part is very crucial because the way it works is particularly you need to really understand your network. And what happens is I'm seeing a lot of noise and crowd on LinkedIn lately. I think a couple of years ago, 18 months ago, it was much better. So there's a lot of stuff is happening there. People are just putting irrelevant stuff. I'm very particular about not putting up my family, wedding pictures or whatever on LinkedIn because it's not. Facebook is the better way. So I think if you can analyze your link network and target it, I think sometime even targeted messages within LinkedIn works. And if you could find a way to personalize this, and I think in LinkedIn particularly is good for recruitment, trying to build up some partnership, trying to reach out, and particularly on LinkedIn, you also have to be a premium customer. I think you really can't just go on LinkedIn and expect that a lot of things will happen. So you probably have to invest some money there. And if you're a little bit more, methodical, it would be very effective. Particularly, I know a lot of people who are in the federal government contracting here and professionals. I think that if you could be methodical, pay attention, be a premium customer, and also engage them, that would be the best part, I think, the LinkedIn part.
To kind of just piggyback off of that question that I just asked you, a lot of the reach that I see on LinkedIn comes through quality content, comes through articles that people are writing. Would you recommend to kind of establish your own credibility so that you can be a voice on that platform, that people will listen to you and then get more involved with what you're doing and what you're saying in your brands? Would you say that writing your own content on LinkedIn is a way to go?
Absolutely. I guess that's the best way because initially I have just began writing. I think I've wrote about 4 posts so far. It really forces me to improve my writing skills. And initially it's a little bit, when you do your first post, it's really hard. It's probably depressing sometimes because you probably wouldn't get many likes or people may not view. But I think if you stay consistent and you're, in terms of understanding I think the other part is also, if I have 5,000 connections and 60% of them are political in nature, I think the chances of them reading on LinkedIn post is not going to be that effective. So you probably have to figure it out. And if you're writing something on a really good product, then you need to make sure that the audience is in that part, and then maybe making some sort of calls to some of my friends to say, hey, can you share it? Can you post it back? So that would work. And I think it's essential because eventually we're moving into a direction that everybody is going to be a brand, like Asif is going to be a brand himself, and everybody, we all have to look at that we are some sort of a brand. May not be as big as India.com or maybe Yahoo or whatever, or maybe Dr. Oz, but to some in your own network, you could be a brand. So I think you need to look from that angle and begin doing some posts, and I think that would be the way to go.